And now he's mocking me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, why do you take photos?
Because I'm authorized to.
Oh shoot. I was like, hello, you're getting a little close there, buddy. A little closer comfort.
So he's on our property. I'd like to trespass him.
Okay, yeah.
Real aggressive when I went out there. Asked him what he was doing. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to call police.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
You're gonna ask me to leave a public sidewalk? Do you guys think you own this sidewalk?
But the thing is our computers have confidential information that are up against this window.
You can turn them.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, KULT News back again with another video. Today we are in St. Petersburg, Florida. St. Petersburg in 2020 had a population of 258,308 souls. St. Petersburg has been the home of people such as, let me think, Angela Bassett and Megan Fox. And although Megan Fox is indeed a fox, she doesn't hold a candle to my smoking hot fiance, Stacy. So, by the way, we're getting married when we hit 100,000 subscribers, and that's going to happen real soon. So we're walking down the street here in downtown St. Petersburg, minding our own business. Thought we'd aim our cameras at a few local businesses and see if they recognize and respect our right to take photos and videos in public and in public accessible places, such as, well, for example, you got a Wells Fargo bank right here. You aim your cameras there. Maybe we'll walk around the corner here, but let's see if the good folks at Wells Fargo in St. Petersburg recognize and respect our right to take photos and videos in public in places such as this lovely sidewalk here. Oh, let's rock and roll. Now, it'll be interesting to see if they have a problem with the guy outside of the camera. I wonder if it would be because they have garbage strewn all over their property here. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, they probably don't want anybody recording that. Whew. It's a mess. We got a cop coming down here. Hey, how's it going? What's shaking?
The bank is curious why you're taking some photos.
Oh, are they? 'Cause I'm telling them I'm a terrible artist. That's why I can't draw, so I take photos. How about you? Why do you? Why do you take photos?
Because I'm authorized to. That's what the city wants.
As am I.
It's a bank. That's the reason they were just curious why you were taking photos.
Our bank's more curious than I wish they were. I wish they were more curious in 2008 and 2009 when they screwed up and had to borrow $1 trillion from taxpayers, huh?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I just I got an assignment to come back and get some photos and videos of the bank. So can't imagine I'll be here too terribly long, maybe an hour or so.
No problem. You have a good day, okay, sir?
You too. You too. All right, so we're a few blocks away from that Wells Fargo bank. I was walking down the sidewalk and I saw this little bank right up here. Let's check it out. Oh, sorry, it's a credit union. This is Suncoast Credit Union right here. Go.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was taking some pictures.
For what?
Can't really get into that. I was given a very short list of people I could talk to, and unless you're on the list, I can't really discuss who it's for or what it's for exactly.
Okay, because you taking the pictures inside of like of a financial institution.
No, I'm outside. I definitely won't be going inside.
I understand what you're saying, but the way it looks like, but in there, it looks like that you right in here.
Oh yeah,
That's
no, I'm
why-
definitely taking pictures that direction. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm at, like, because really you're not supposed to take pictures in a financial institution. That's why.
You're not supposed to take pictures. What?
In a financial
Oh, I
institution.
won't go inside. Yeah.
Yeah, but your camera is right inside. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, my camera's outside.
No. Your camera is outside. But
Oh,
your
it's
point is
aimed inside. Yes. That's true. That's true.
Yes, that is true. You're
That
not
is
supposed to be aiming inside.
What do you mean you're not supposed to? Like,
You're not supposed to take a picture inside of a financial institution.
like
sir.
who says that? Like your mom or your manager?
No.
I'm confused.
Like that's a financial thing. You're not supposed to take pictures inside. Like when
I'm
my
not.
manager
I'm
comes-
outside. I'm taking pictures outside.
When my manager comes, he will tell. Because I'm gonna tell him what he was doing. So I was.
Is your manager coming?
He's coming. He's at lunch.
Oh, okay. Should I come back when he's here for lunch or?
Yes. So he would know what is going on.
Let's see. All right. So their manager is out to lunch right now. I think maybe we should come back. I wonder if this is the manager over here, maybe. Oh. Yep. I think this is the manager coming. Yeah.
Can we help you with anything?
Yes, actually. Change. Oh, shoot. Hold on a second. Hello. You're getting a little close there, buddy. Little closer comfort. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, what are we doing today?
Well, I'm out here taking photos. What are you doing? Don't you work inside?
Yeah.
You don't work inside? Oh. Must be a nice job. You can just work inside, work outside, work wherever you want. Nice.
St. Pete Police, this is Kaya on a recorded line. Hey.
We have a gentleman outside that's taking pictures inside the branch. We're not really sure what he's doing, but he's outside. I went outside to try and see what he can do. He was like, "Yeah, you can help me." And then I tried to walk around him, and he got a little off. So he's standing right outside. He's on our video. He's standing outside there taking pictures and looking in, and now he's just walking up and down. So he's on our property. I'd like to trespass him.
Okay, yeah. He said, got it. How long has he been out there?
Well, I just got back from lunch, and he's been out here since I got back, which has been 6 minutes, but my staff that's here said it's been about 20 minutes.
Okay. All right, and is he still out there filming?
Yeah, he's standing right here. I'm looking right at him. He's right there.
Okay.
He's within like 2 feet of my windows. And it's a financial institution, and he's filming it. So I'm not sure if he's casing it. I'm not sure if he's going to do something nefarious, but it's a bad situation.
Okay. Yeah, let me get a description of him. I'm going to get this call set up for you. We're going to get officers out there to go check it
He
out.
has a black hat on. He has a black hat on. He has tan shorts.
Okay, I'm sorry. Give me one moment. What race and about how old is he?
He's white. He's probably in his 50s.
Okay.
He's got a tattoo on his leg, on his left ankle, black.
Okay, rough guess, how tall is he?
5'9".
Okay, is he a small, medium, or heavy build?
Yeah, he's a bigger build.
Bigger build? Okay.
Yeah. He's got a black bag, satchel. He's got a umbrella hanging from it.
Okay. And what color shirt and pants is he wearing?
It says, he's got a white T-shirt, and it says, something my own, something Mormon. All I got was this lousy T-shirt.
Okay. White T-shirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Black hat, glasses. Real aggressive when I went out there. Asked him what he was doing. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to call police.
Okay. All right. And now, were you looking to meet with the officers today, or just have him checked out?
Well, I'd like to check that. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's snapping pictures with a photo lens right now. So I'm not sure what he's looking for in here, but we can't have him doing this.
Yeah, just lingering. Oh, yeah. What is a good telephone number for you, sir? Okay. All right, I do have this call set up, okay? We're going to get officers out there for you as soon as we can, and I'll have them come meet with you, too, and see about getting trespass.
All right, do you have any time, ETA?
Unfortunately, I'm unable to give an ETA, but given of what's going on, we should have officers out there for you guys really soon.
All right. It's real suspicious.
Yeah,
Thank
definitely. You're welcome, sir.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, if I didn't know any better, I would say he just called the police on me. Time will tell. All right, we do have a friendly neighborhood police officer over here across the street. Let's see if he's coming over here. Let's see. You might be coming over here. He's parking across the street. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna stand right over here. See our friendly neighborhood police officer come over here and bust my chops. There we go. How's it going, guys? Want to talk back here while you're not recording this?
I don't know, I just come back from lunch, and they were telling me he's been out there for about 20 minutes, just recording everything. So he took a picture of them.
Multiple videos.
Yeah. This is what the guy.
This one was when he was on the phone with you guys with his camera up, snapping pictures against the glass of him.
Yeah.
And he's been doing that for about 20 minutes while recording on his iPhone, only facing us.
Yeah. So while I know it's probably a security concern for you guys, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because we asked him to stop.
He is
filming
allowed
us.
to film on the public right away. In a public, he's like a First Amendment auditor. That's what you ever see those videos online where they bait people into trying to into this lawsuits or whatever it is, just to make content on you.
Yeah.
That's what he's done.
Yeah.
I guess he did to another bank earlier, but there's
it's totally understandable for it to be unsettling for you guys.
which as a bank, 100%, 100%.
He was filming transactions.
He's in public, so
Yeah.
he's not violating.
I don't know how close that property line is, though. Is that considered a property? Or?
The sidewalk is not. The
Is that
physical
right away?
building is would be leased or owned by you guys,
Yeah.
but the sidewalk, yes, is going to be.
At one point, he came in when I was at lunch, didn't he? Did he come inside the building? Oh, he didn't come in. Okay. All right, so he's just a content guy? Because I walked out there, I said, is there something I can help you with? And he said, yeah, and then I started to walk around him, and he was like, whoa, what's going on? And then I said, you know what, I'm calling the police.
If we're gonna make if we're gonna make contact with someone, we have to make sure we have a good legal reason to do that.
Yeah.
Casual contact's one thing, but
That's what he wants.
Yeah.
It's he's baiting. You know what I mean? Sometimes they do it for like lawsuits. Sometimes they're just making content about like, oh, is this officer going to violate my rights, this or that? Because he knows he's not going to touch the building or go inside, because then if you guys wanted him out, you're a private entity. We could trespass, and then we can make contact and initiate possibly like a trespass warning or something like that. But he knows that, so he's going to toe the line. And while I understand the security reason for you, if he was really casing the place, I don't think he would be this obvious.
No, and I agree, but still, I don't know where the information's going.
Sure.
The videos are
So
going.
what's going to happen is I'll do like a little report on it, like a little narrative on it, and send it up. You know what I mean? So people are aware that he's doing this. You know what I mean? Just so you guys are what? I got someone's name.
Yeah.
There's like complaining.
and then if you haven't already, I would give the other branches in the area a heads up.
Because
Okay.
it sounds like he was doing another bank earlier, too, somewhere else downtown, because one of our officers are familiar with it.
So that way, if it does end up being a security issue, at least you've given them a heads up on it.
Yeah.
The problem with my security cameras is they only cover the inside, they don't go outside, so he's not on my camera except for that one camera that is very brief.
Oh, so you don't have anybody present inside?
We have cameras that just do the footprint of the inside, not the outside.
Yeah, Thomas.
Oh yeah, we do. No, we don't have anyone. No, we have cameras.
security here.
Yeah, no, we don't have people. No people.
Like people manning the cameras. But, Thomas, what's a good phone number for you? Or is just
77.
or the office, whatever.
215-7872. They should probably have that on speed dial there because this is like the fourth time.
Yeah, I'm sure we have you in here. If I have any questions, I'll give you a call. Though,
But yeah, so it's.
Yeah, he knows what he can do and can't do. It's a common thing, and I guess like I said, another officer dealt with it earlier. So as long as if he comes in the building and he's trespassing, you guys want him removed, we can come address that as long as he's on the property. Once he leaves, you know what I mean. And if he comes in here and commits a crime, that's a different story. Sure.
Like I said,
honestly,
it's unsettling.
100%. I 100% agree. But just like they say, it's like bullies growing up at school, like don't give him any power and he'll get bored and I'm sure move on to the next place he wants to record. But all right, guys, any questions?
Good. No.
We're not even going to engage him if he's not going to step on the property. We're not even going to engage him just because that's what he wants, and we're not going to give it any steam unless. If something else changes, absolutely call us back. Do you have a non-emergency line?
Yeah, that's what I call.
Yeah. Obviously, if it's emergency, call 911, but
Yeah.
If he comes in hooping and hollering,
But obviously, if he comes in and wants to make a transaction, that's, you know what I mean? But you guys are private business, so you guys have the right. Yeah, you guys have the right to. Yeah, and then, like I said, to trespass him, we'd have to get him on the property, or at least like right outside. So.
Okay.
Sounds
good.
Yeah,
Thanks for your
just
time.
ignore him. He'll get bored and go away.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, no problem. Yep.
I'm guessing our friendly neighborhood police officers educated these good folks inside the bank. Let them know this isn't a crime. All right. So it looks like those officers went inside the bank, educated them, probably talk shit about me. We'll find out. We're going to request the body cam footage and their 911 call. What do you say we head down the street here and check out this flagship bank? I never heard of flagship bank before. Let's see if they have as much problem with the First Amendment as old Sunco, shall we? I've never heard of flagship bank before. How do you guys think they're gonna do? Leave your answer in the comments. How do you think flagship bank will do? We're about to find out. Oh my goodness. Woo! See, like these guys here, they have a computer monitor right there. I don't think that's any confidential information, but if you look right there, you can see they've got stuff on the computer there. They got a gal that's shutting it down, but it's a little too late there, I think. I can't hear you. Somebody's knocking on the glass here, but I can't hear him. I can barely see him. I mean, if you look at this heavy tint here, you really can't. I can't. There you go. See, she's right here on the other side, but you see, you got your monitor right there. She was just tapping on the glass here a second ago.
Is there something we can help you with?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Can you use that change for 100?
No.
Oh, okay.
But what are you doing?
Isn't this a bank?
This is a bank.
Oh yeah, I was taking pictures.
We definitely don't want you taking pictures.
You want me taking pictures of the bank?
Yes.
What's your concern?
What are you taking pictures for?
Because I'm a terrible artist. Yeah, I can't draw, so I take pictures. I don't understand what the concern is.
Well, you're taking pictures of the inside of the bank
All right.
through the window.
Humor me here. What do you see through that window? When you look that direction, what do you see?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. So even if it was like a bare wall, like if I stood right here that wouldn't matter, right? I could photograph the wall. See, because if I aim in at the glass, pretty much all I can see is my reflection looking back, unless I get like right up, and then I can read everything on that monitor. I'm sorry?
You were doing that.
Well, I wasn't touching the glass. I mean, I look sure like that. You bet. Is that, I guess I'm confused. Do you not have blinds? Do you not know how to use blinds? What's the concern exactly? No, this is awkward. All right. Well, you do you, boo.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
You're going to ask me to leave a public sidewalk?
Well, actually, we have a trespassing sign.
No trespassing. No, that's inside. Do you think that... Wait. Do you guys think you own this sidewalk?
All right, I'm done with this conversation.
Well, you should be, because you look like an idiot telling me I have to leave the public sidewalk. Seriously, kick rocks, get bent. I'm on a public sidewalk. If you don't like it, tough shit. Seriously, get a life, man. I'm on a public sidewalk.
Have a good day.
I will have a fantastic day. You have a good day, too. Shit. Hey, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the public sidewalk, ma'am. I'm going to have to ask you to leave the public sidewalk. Go on, there you go. Go on. You weirdo. Shit. She's going to have to ask me to leave the public sidewalk. It says no trespassing. I can't trespass on the public sidewalk. Bless their hearts.
Hey, Pete, please, Hannah, this line is being recorded.
Hey, I just had a question. And I don't know if he's still out there, actually. Is he? We just had a gentleman that was just, I don't know if he was taking videos of the inside of, like, he was right up to our windows, and even though they're tinted, it's making us a little nervous because he has his phone, like, on one of the stands, and obviously it's, like, on the sidewalk, but he's right up next to the building, and I don't know what purpose he's videoing for.
Okay, I mean, is he doing anything other than videoing?
Well, I don't know if he's videoing the bank. Like, he's not part of us. He's taking photos right now, and it's kind of freaking me out, actually. So I don't know I don't know his reason for being here. I asked him, I said, can I ask you what you're taking videos of, because you're right next to our windows, We have our computers over here. And he's like, oh, I'm just a terrible artist, and this is what I do. He was very vague about it. So...
Okay, I mean, it is a public space, so he does have a right to be recording. So,
okay.
I mean, is there anything other than him recording that is making you feel...
Well, he's right up to the window. It's just very odd, and I don't know why he's doing it.
Okay, when you say he's right against the window, are you saying he's pressing his phone against the window and recording inside?
Yeah, he's touching the window. Yeah, I don't know exactly what he's recording, but it looks like he is recording the inside, even though we do have tinted windows. But I don't know if what he's able to see through his lens. You know what I mean? But he's just taking pictures and just recording. And he didn't say he was with a business or anything. So I just want to know, first of all, I just want to know if he's legally able to do that, We do have no trespassing, but obviously he's on the sidewalk, but he's literally against the windows, against the building.
Okay, so, I mean, he does have a right to be recording in public areas. I would say if there is, if we can go out there and speak with him if you'd like and see, but, I mean, he has a right to be recording in public.
Okay, so at what point is it, crossing the line, I would say? It's definitely making us nervous, So at what point is it, intrusive, I guess I should say?
I mean, we can go out there and speak with him and just see why he's recording, but, I mean, if he's not doing anything criminal, I mean, we're just going to go out there and talk to him and then, but, I mean, we can...
Well, no, I don't want to waste your time. I just want to I just want to make sure that you guys were aware of it, because
I would say if he starts trying to record and is causing problems then, we can definitely go out there at that point in time. And I would say if he returns back again, or if you see anything else suspicious that might possibly be related to it. But if he's just outside recording, it's not necessarily a crime.
Okay. And then the flashes of light, are coming through the window. It's just really odd to me, honestly. And he's just flashing his camera.
Okay, so he's got the flash on his camera on?
Yeah, so he's got his phone hooked up to one of those pods, and then he's got a bigger professional camera, I would say.
All right. I can set up a call. We can have an officer out there, see if we can try to make contact with him. Is he still there now?
He is, and he purposely stopped right in front of me.
Is he still on property? Has he walked?
He's right up against the. I feel like I should take a video. I feel like I should take a picture so I can document it because it's very odd.
What?
And I know when I went out there, I said, "Is there something I can help you with?" And he was like, "No." He goes, "I'm just taking pictures." And I said, "Yeah, but you're taking pictures of the inside of." And he's like, "Yeah, I can do that." It's just really odd to me,
Okay. And you haven't seen any weapons, correct?
No. And I didn't know, how you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just very strange. So I just wanted it kind of documented, I guess,
Okay. Is he white, black, Hispanic?
He looks like he's white.
About how old?
Probably in his early 60s.
About how tall?
Probably about 5'8" or 9.
Is he thin, medium, heavy build?
Medium.
What color shirt does he have on?
He's got a white shirt.
What color pants?
They're I think they're black shorts.
Okay. And he's on foot. He's not on a bike or anything?
No, he's on foot. He's got one of those big cameras around his neck, and then his other thing, his iPhone. And he just got very defensive when I went out there. You know what I mean?
Okay. And what's your name?
But if you think, I don't want to cause an issue, especially because he did get very, defensive with me. And I'm like, and you're videoing inside, and he goes, "Can you see anything through these windows?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you can when you're right up against them."
No, I understand. It doesn't hurt to just go out there and see if we can try to make contact with him, and I can have the officers come speak with you, too, about it. What is your callback number?
And now he's mocking me.
Okay. All right, I have a call set up. We'll get officers out there as soon as possible. If anything escalates, just give us a call back.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
So you can barely see her, but through this tent here, see she's going right over here and she's walking over there. She just got off the phone. And again, if I was a gambling man, I'd say she just called the police on me. So I'm just going to go ahead and sit around here and wait a little bit for the friendly neighborhood police to show up. There's our friendly neighborhood police that just pulled in the parking lot here. Let's check them out. I'm not gonna lie, I legit could not tell if that was a man or a woman.
One of those professional cameras, he was right up against the glass, going down, and he was taking pictures of inside the bank, and I don't know why. So I asked him, I said, is there something I can help you with? And he goes, no. And I said, well, you're taking pictures inside of the bank through the window. And he said, can you see anything through this window? And I'm like, yeah, you can when you're right up on it. You know what I mean? And then I was like, well, you're making us uncomfortable. You know, I mean, we are a bank.
Queria fazer igual, but so far that's not illegal.
Yeah.
So.
Well, but the thing is our computers have confidential information that are up against this window.
You can turn them.
Yeah. I just want it documented because I don't know what he's doing. And, you know, we're a bank. It's making us really uncomfortable.
Yeah, we've dealt with this like 4 times a day. He's, you ever hear like the First Amendment auditors on like YouTube?
He's one of those guys.
They go around doing that. They want you guys to say something to him so he can put you on YouTube and bash your company or bait us into like trying to violate his rights.
That what he's doing?
That's what he's doing.
We haven't experienced this before.
Yeah, it's something we deal with far and few between. But like I told the other banks, as soon as we came and they stopped like engaging with him, he got bored and left. That's all it is.
That's what he's looking for.
If he was, I mean, I get your concern. I really do. As a financial institution, I 100% get your concern. But he's on the sidewalk. He's not doing anything illegal. We don't have any reason to detain him, make him identify himself, anything like that at this time. If he enters the property and you guys as a private business want him trespassed, then we're in business, right? Now, if he enters property, then leaves.
If he's right up against the window, that's allowed though?
If he's touching the building or if he's on the building property, we'd have to observe the violation and then give him a trespass warning. And then if he was to return and be on or in the property, then we can arrest him if we see it.
Okay.
But at this time, no. And like I said, the last 2 banks we were at.
And he's a known, like...
We don't exactly know who he is. We're working on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and right now with what he's doing, if I went up to him,
was he just doing that at
Suncoast? Yep.
That's probably why Tom was trying to reach out to
somewhere else. Yeah, I think it was Tom. Yeah. So like I told Tom, I'm like, don't give him any power. He'll get bored and go away. And 5 minutes after he left, he did.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's all. He wants to see if you guys will call because he'll know he'll toe the line, but not actually do anything criminal. Or anything that's like a,
That's so sad.
City or I wish I had that time, I guess. But yeah, so I mean I get your concern, I really do.
Yeah.
But I think if he was trying to case the place, he was doing a really bad job.
Yeah. It's just.
I get it. I 100% get it. If you guys feel uncomfortable at any point walking to your cars later, give us a call. We're around. But I guarantee 3 minutes after we leave, he's going to be gone to the next one. Hopefully, the banks are all closing soon because.
So he might be back like tomorrow.
I think he'll get bored and maybe move on to the next place. But
you think so?
Yeah, but if you guys have an issue, don't hesitate to call. But we're not going to go engage him unless he starts something criminal because that's what he wants. And then we're going to be on YouTube. You guys are going to be on YouTube. And it's just you know.
And again, like I didn't know. You know what I mean? All I know.
Yeah, a lot of times we don't either, and we had a heads up about it. That's why we know from another bank downtown a little bit, but yep. So. Yep, he
talked, answer Tom's call.
Yeah, a lot of times,
we talk to each other.
Yeah. A lot of times people do this. They're very well educated. They know what they can and can't do. I mean, but it is creepy. Like, so I get your concern. I do. I'm not saying it's, but I will note in here, I'll note in our records that he was here and what you guys said. And,
I appreciate it.
Okay.
And then he was mocking me. He was like, you can't see anything. And I'm like, clearly you can because I'm back in the hallway and he's waving.
Yeah, I mean, God knows even if he's actually recording or if he's just like right now until we come up, I don't know, probably, but that's what he wants. Just like a high school bully, don't give him any power. He'll get bored and move on to something else.
That's good. At least you know now.
Yeah. Obviously, if something changes, feel free to call us back. If he's doing something that you're uncomfortable with, that other than filming in the public right away, which Like if he comes in and starts causing trouble, that's a different story. So give us a call back. Okay.
Thank you. Well, I didn't want to waste your time.
No.
I appreciate you letting us know.
As soon as I saw this call come up, I was like, I'll take it because I already know what it is.
Oh, okay.
But it's hopefully all the banks close at 5.
Well, now we know. I've never seen this, you know.
Yeah, but again, as a bank and as you guys working in here as employees, keep an eye on them. You know what I mean? Because it's I would feel creeped out too. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, the world that we live in is crazy.
And like I said, if you guys are uncomfortable walking your cars or something, you want us to hang out in the parking lot, call us later, 10 minutes before, let us know. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Yeah, no problem. What was your name, dear?
Oh, it's Isabella.
Isabella. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want my card too?
Yeah, I'm collecting them.
Tom and I should be answering Tom's card.
Just in case anything were to happen, you know. No, I appreciate it though. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Right.
You guys have a good day. If something changes, let us know, okay?
All right.
All right. See you on the next one. See ya.
Let those guys know they don't own the sidewalk. I'm out here and they told me I was they suggested I was trespassing and I can't be on the sidewalk. So
yeah, I explained everything.
I figured I'd stick around and record you guys educating them. So
I explained everything to them. I explained them. All right.
What did you explain exactly? You told them it's not against the law to be on the sidewalk or take photos. Yep. Gotcha.
All right.
Appreciate you.
All right, boss. Have a good one.
I think we both know that they probably went in there and talked shit about me, but we'll find out. We'll try and get that body cam footage and see how they did. There you go. Bye-bye. 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 There you go. There you go. Did you get the education you needed? Yeah, no, I can still see it. Yeah. Did you get the education you needed, ma'am? Do you feel silly now? Did they set you straight on who owns a sidewalk, princess? Yeah, no, I can still see the monitor. I don't know if you want to move to your right, like about a foot. Otherwise, yeah, I can still see the monitor. See how this gal's the type that will put like her password on a sticky note on her computer monitor. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You know, it might be easier to just get blinds. Just invest in blinds. That's all I'm saying. All right. All right. And that's 2 for 2. I believe the police went out here and educated these good folks. You know, 3 for 3 if you count the Wells Fargo bank. I don't know what that cop inside the Wells Fargo place told the good folks in there, but I suspect it was something along the lines of, there's nothing I can do about it, and then she talks shit about our First Amendment rights. That's always fun. We're gonna, I think, go ahead and head out. This has been Mike Norton, KULT News, St. Petersburg, Florida. Bye.